Welcome to You Son of a Witch. You guys sent in a couple of really wild flash fiction stories this week, so we're gonna launch a wizarding probe into them.
Yeah.
And get ready to explore some seriously imaginative territory.
Yeah.
All right, so first up,
Volcala.
Illusionary Wars.
I like it.
This one, you flagged this narrative about General Ardanos, and he's this war strategist.
Okay.
But he was not really a fan of predictable warfare.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
So he decided to kind of spice things up.
Yeah.
With some illusion magic.
Of course, always got to be some magic.
Yeah, so we're going to take a look at how his tactics played out and what happened.
Yeah, so
Okay.
taking the rules of war and then just kind of like throwing in a little magical deception.
Yeah.
What did you think about that approach?
Well, yeah, you know, the thing that really struck me was his motivation for doing this in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like he really disliked the predictability.
Oh.
You know, it makes you wonder,
Mm-hmm.
was he just bored? Or
Yeah.
did he actually see some kind of fundamental flaw in the way that wars were being fought, you know?
Yeah, and then he just starts racking up these early victories with these phantom legions, these vanishing enemy camps.
Just imagine you're a soldier, you come up against this massive army.
Right.
And it just disappears.
Yeah. It's like, what?
It's not even real.
You're already losing before the battle's even begun.
Yeah, it's just gone.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that psychological impact? I mean,
that was got to be huge.
Devastating. I mean, think about it. It bypasses all of the physical fighting and goes straight for your mind.
Right.
Makes you wonder, you know, is it always about just brute force? Or can you win a war just by manipulating the other side's perception of reality?
Right.
Like, is that a true victory?
Totally. Yeah.
So then that leads us to the siege of Caerta.
Oh, yeah.
This was like the big turning point in the story.
Totally.
So what did Ardanos do?
Well, he
doesn't just try to bust through the city walls.
No, he's much more clever than that.
He creates this illusion of the king's betrayal. So there's like fleeing and there's looting and the whole city's like burning.
It's wild.
But it's all fake.
It's all a trick.
Yeah, it's all just this phantom show that he's putting on.
So smart, though.
So, I mean, he really took advantage of the power structures of the city. He like turned their own system against them.
Totally.
Like he made the people turn on their own king.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even have to conquer it.
Right.
They just gave up.
Yeah.
It makes you think about misinformation.
Oh, absolutely.
Even without the internet.
Yeah. Back then.
Fake news still spreads.
It shows how powerful a well-placed lie can be.
Mm-hmm.
Because they open the gates, right?
Right.
They don't open the gates because they're forced to. They open the gates because
they've given up hope.
Yeah, they've given up. They think they've been betrayed.
And it's just all because of...
by their own king.
This fabricated.
Yeah. Reality.
It's crazy. And then to think about the aftermath.
Yeah.
So he just waltzes in.
With his army.
The city is untouched.
Pristine.
And the people are just standing there like, what?
What just happened?
And then they see their king.
Right.
And it's like, bam.
And they just turn on him.
Yeah.
They're like, you betrayed us.
It's so effective.
Such a clever tactic.
It's like way more effective than just going in and, you know...
fighting.
Yeah, swords and shields.
Yeah.
So it makes you think about loyalty.
Oh, totally.
How fragile that can be.
Yeah.
When you see something with your own eyes.
All right.
Even if it's fake.
Even if it's a complete fabrication.
Yeah, then it's like, oh, well.
Yeah.
We saw it, so it must be true.
Right.
But then things start to get really interesting.
They do.
Because it's not just about the enemy anymore.
It's not just external.
So we see this tattered banner.
Okay.
And the soldiers are fighting each other. But it's like...
some of them are real, some of them aren't.
Yeah, and you can't even tell which ones are which.
Yeah, right.
And then there's this laugh.
A creepy laugh.
Like it's a sibilant laugh.
Yeah.
And the ground starts shaking.
Like a tremor.
Yeah, like a tremor.
Like the very fabric of reality is...
yeah, it's like the illusion is starting to...
unravel.
Yeah, unravel the world around it.
What do you think that says about the magic?
I don't know. I mean, can it be controlled?
Right, is it too powerful?
Yeah, is it too powerful?
To even be contained.
Yeah, and that laugh makes it seem like...
like someone's watching.
Yeah, like some outside force is like...
maybe even enjoying this...
yeah.
this chaos.
Finding it amusing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets even weirder.
It does.
These like twisted mockeries of Ardanos' men start showing up.
Right, these grotesque figures.
Yeah, and the palace starts to crumble.
Yeah.
And it reveals this chasm full of skulls.
I know.
I mean, that image is just...
super creepy.
It's so disturbing.
Yeah.
What do you think it means?
Well, I mean, the skulls, right?
Yeah.
That makes me think that his magic, it's not just some neutral tool.
Right.
It's drawing on something dark.
Yeah.
Something connected to death.
Yeah.
Maybe even suffering.
Yeah.
It's like he's made a deal with the devil.
It's like his ambition has actually, like, brought something evil into the world.
Totally.
But here's the thing.
What's that?
He's not afraid.
No, he's not.
When he sees all this happening,
He's excited.
yeah.
He's exhilarated.
It's what he wanted all along.
Yeah, like this is all part of the plan.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's like winning the war wasn't even the goal anymore. It was about something way bigger.
Like reshaping reality itself.
Yeah, like he wants to rewrite the rules of the universe.
It's a classic tale.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of power and it goes to your head.
Goes to your head.
And then this story talks about how the war gets weirder.
Yeah.
And victories become unreliable.
Yeah.
And he starts hearing these whispers.
Yeah, what do you think those whispers are? I don't know. Is it that like trickster god we were talking about before?
Yeah.
Or is it like his ambition taking on a life of its own?
Like a separate voice in his head.
Mm-hmm.
It's creepy.
It's super creepy.
Yeah, and then it all culminates in this final battle.
Okay.
And he's facing this shimmering
majestic
figure on this blasted plane.
Yeah.
It's like reality is just completely broken at this point.
Yeah.
And the entity says...
in this voice, like dying stars. It's like your game board, it's grown tiresome.
Yeah. What do you think that means?
Well, I think it means that he's messed with things too much.
Yeah.
Like his illusions have become a nuisance.
Like he's messed up the balance.
Yeah, I guess.
Like you can't just go around changing reality without there being consequences.
Right.
And this entity is like the embodiment of those consequences.
It's like the universe itself is pushing back against his meddling.
So the story ends and all the illusions disappear.
Right.
And he's just standing there alone.
All by himself.
So do you think he got what he wanted?
I don't know. I mean...
was it about winning the war?
Yeah.
Or was it always about something more?
Like rewriting the rules.
Yeah. And in the end, he's achieved this, like, terrible solitude.
Yeah, like he's won, but at what cost?
Yeah.
It's a really powerful ending.
It's a really good story.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch gears completely.
Right.
You also sent in The Guardian's Legacy.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a totally different vibe.
Much lighter.
Yeah.
A little more fun.
This one's about a teenager.
Okay.
And he's got this chaotic destiny.
Oh.
And there's a talking penguin.
What? This sounds great.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
All right.
So what were your first impressions of Kai?
Of Kai.
Yeah.
Well, so the story starts and it's his birthday.
Yeah.
But he's not looking forward to it.
No.
Because every year, his grandma May, she gives him this prophecy about the chosen guardian. Yeah. And he's not into it.
He's just a regular kid.
Yeah, he's got homework and stuff.
Yeah, and a messy room.
Yeah.
Like, the story really emphasizes how messy his room is.
Yeah.
Which I think is funny.
Yeah, it's like this normal teenage life.
Yeah.
About to get totally flipped upside down.
Yeah, it's a good contrast.
Yeah.
So that he gets this gift.
Yeah.
This necklace.
But it's like moldy.
Yeah, it looks gross.
Yeah. Like, why would you give that to someone?
I know. And Grandma May's about to say something.
Right.
But he touches the necklace.
And then poof.
And he's gone.
What do you think she was going to tell him?
I don't know. I mean, she's been giving him this prophecy for years.
Right.
Maybe she was finally going to give him some advice.
Yeah.
Or a warning or something.
Like, hey, don't touch the necklace.
Yeah, exactly.
Until I finish talking.
But he doesn't wait.
Nope.
But what happens?
Well, he ends up in this crumbling stone tower.
Yeah.
And there's mist everywhere.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah, and there are these statues.
Yeah.
With owl eyes?
Yeah, and they're dripping goo.
I know, it's gross.
It's so weird.
So not your typical birthday.
No, definitely not.
So then this penguin shows up wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Which is already weird.
Yeah, and he can talk.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, you're the chosen one.
Yeah.
And there are these things called shadow creeps.
Yeah, like mold with fangs.
Yeah, they spread like a disease. And they want to destroy the world.
So the penguin's like, here's your destiny, good luck.
Yeah, but then Kai's like, wait, where's the manual?
Isn't there like a guidebook or something?
And the penguin's like, nope, you're on your own, kid.
It's just so funny.
I know.
So then Kai touches the pendant again.
Uh-huh.
And this green light comes out.
And it blasts away a shadow creep.
Yeah.
So he's got powers.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know how to use them.
And then he figures out the statues.
Yeah.
They shoot lasers.
Yeah.
But only when the shadow creeps are around.
Right. It's like they're triggered by their malice.
And then what's his reaction?
He says it's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty relatable.
Yeah. I mean, you suddenly discover you have superpowers.
Yeah.
That's got to be exciting.
Totally.
But then
it gets real.
Yeah. It gets really real.
Because this surge of darkness arrives.
Yeah.
And the Shadow Master shows up.
And the penguin's like, oh, this guy.
This is bad news.
He loves angst and tentacles.
I mean, that's a pretty good description.
It is, yeah.
Oh, and the penguin's changed his outfit.
Yeah, now he's got a bow tie and a clipboard.
I know. It's like he's ready to take notes.
Like, this is all very official.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I love that detail.
So now Kai has to face the Shadow Master.
Right.
And he's like, all right.
I'm ready to make some trouble.
Yeah, he's not backing down.
Nope.
He's ready to fight.
He's embracing his destiny.
Yeah, even though he's still a little sarcastic about it.
Of course. Gotta stay true to his character.
So what do you think's gonna happen?
I don't know. I mean, he's just a kid.
Yeah.
But he's got these powers.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid to use them. It's going to be interesting to see where the story goes.
Totally.
So you sent in these 2 really great stories.
Yeah.
And they're both about power in a way.
Yeah, they are.
Illusionary Wars shows us what happens when someone tries to control reality.
Right, and how that can go horribly wrong.
Yeah, Ardanos had all these grand plans.
Yeah.
But his ambition was his downfall.
Yeah, he lost everything in the end.
Yeah, and he had to face this terrifying entity.
Yeah.
Which we still don't really understand.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, it's like a warning that there are some things we're not supposed to mess with.
Right.
And then there's Kai.
Yeah.
Who gets these powers thrust upon him.
Yeah.
And he's just a regular teenager.
Yeah.
But he steps up.
He does.
He's ready to fight this Shadow Master.
Yeah, even though he has no idea what he's doing.
Now, it's pretty inspiring.
Totally.
It's like anyone can be a hero.
Yeah.
Even if you're just a kid with a messy room.
Exactly.
So we hope these stories have given you something to think about. Like the nature of power and...
responsibility.
Yeah, responsibility and the consequences of our actions.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you'll be inspired to check out some more flash fiction.
Yeah, there's so many great stories out there.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us for this wizarding probe.
Yeah.
Into the world of You Son of a Witch.
Thanks for listening.
For more tales of sons of witches.
Our fantastical creatures.
Be sure to rate and follow the show.
You son of a witch.
You son of a witch.